Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slain Hope. I got another video for y'all. So I'm going to play the video clip and then I'm going to come back with my commentary.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are no longer welcome in the motherfucking club. Now, these fine gentlemen behind me, I don't know them personally, but I put them on display because they are on top of the couches like bad bitches, okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. Not only is motherfuckers not dancing, getting a groove on in the spot anymore, literally just coming to fucking record each other doing absolutely fucking nothing, but these men are showing up to impress other men. It's fucking sickening. Blech. I'm talking about they are full-blown pushing women out the way. Grown-ass men pushing women out the way so they could stand on top of the couch like the princess that they are. And me personally, I'm not even mad that you on top of the couch, King, but it's like they beasted to be up there and do nothing. You're not even hit me with a ducky or something. Like, what the fuck? Just up there staring at other men, trying to look cool for the next man is what the fuck I said. Like, I'm sick of it. Y'all be coming to all the spots to do nothing. Y'all don't talk to women. Y'all don't dance with them. Not buying no drinks. Just nothing. Just taking up space. Fuck out of here with that. You can go home with that, my brother.
I find this video very interesting. But before I even go into my commentary, if you click the link in the description below, you have access to my book, Who Profits When Black Men Gangbang. And also there's a documentary down there that you can click the link to, and it's called We Came to Heal. So it's just about like how to repair the harms in our community, right, that we have endured, and to foster better relationships, right? So boom, man, this video, I just wanted to, make this video real quick. Nothing personal, just want to highlight certain things in this video. Got like 6 points, right? So bear with me. Number one, right? It seems like every time there's a grievance or there's like a conversation or there's certain things that is being said about men by women, there's always like this disrespectful language of like trying to either call men sassy, or y'all the new bad bitches, or y'all the princess. Like, it's just, I just feel like if you really want to make a point, starting off like that doesn't really yield like the results that people might be looking for. And sometimes people not looking for a result, right? They just venting. But I just noticed that, especially amongst our community, like there's always like these connotations or blatant disrespect, especially coming from like one side to the other, that usually leads to like just banging on each other, right? That was one. Number two, she addresses something about dancing. Like, dudes is not even dancing, right? And one, it's crazy, and this ties into like the first one, right? Like, just trying to say that men want to be like chicks. It's funny to me, right? Because I remember watching videos like some time ago of women saying like that they were tired of like going to the club and men approaching them, right, to dance and stuff like that. Like, they don't want to be bothered with men like doing all of these things, that they just go into the club because they want to have fun with their friends. They want to have a good time. They don't want to be bothered. I remember this. I remember like a lot of women saying this, and women still kind of do this, right? Like, when you go to the club, what are they doing? They're twerking for their friends. The girls are smacking them on the butt. Like, they in a little group and a little huddle and a little crew. Most of the time, right? That's what they're doing. They're doing gay stuff with one another, right? But it's funny that they're trying to say the guys are doing this stuff, right? But they've been doing this. They've been rubbing on each other, touching on each other, doing all of this weird stuff that guys don't do and guys don't have no intention of doing. Trust me, right? To each other, right? Like, but they've been doing this, right? And all of a sudden, it's like this outcry. And of course, I don't think a lot of women feel like this, but I'm just responding, like, just talking about the video. Now it's like this outcry about like guys not even trying to dance. Like, no, we don't want to be met with like this resistance or like this complaining or trying to like depict men like being creeps because they're at a party trying to dance. So dudes is no longer bothering you, trying to dance with you. Okay. Number three, this whole like men be pushing women to kind of like stand on the thing. Like it's like, come on, maybe that was like over dramatization, right, for the purpose of the video. But it's like dudes ain't really doing that. Dudes is not fiending, pushing women on some crazy stuff. If anything, I don't know what spots this person might be going to, right? But I noticed that like oftentimes dudes do be letting women sit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen dudes act overly crazy just to go stand on the couch, right? Again, this is just me, right? Number 4, the dudes in the video in the background clearly had cups in their hands, right? So this whole notion of like, they're not even buying drinks, right? Like, dudes be buying drinks, right? Like, from my experience, dudes definitely be getting bottles, right? They be having sections, or they're just getting like their drinks on their own at the bar, right? What it really sounds like, it's like they're not buying a certain kind of woman drinks, right? They're not overly going out their way like they used to, right? To kind of like just buy women drinks. And I think that is what the video is alluding to, right? If these dudes is no longer doing what they once used to do, right? Like trying to like, it used to be like club etiquette, right? Like, you come around, you see a lady, you try to offer her a drink. Keyword, lady, but I'm gonna get to that later, right? So this is my 5th point, right? That they're not buying some of y'all a drink, right? And I tell you this, man, it's nothing more satisfying than seeing a broke girl, and she might have money, but I'm gonna just use the term broke for the purpose of the video, right? There's nothing more satisfying than seeing a broke girl go to spots, because some of these girls do be broke, right? They be showing up to the spots, which is why I also like now that they're charging women too, right? Because you get to see certain things. Like, for a long period of time, I only hung out like in certain places in Queens around like what I like to call sophisticated ladies, right? And you see a whole different kind of like etiquette, right? When you are around women that are actually getting money, right? Or women who have certain essence, right, to them. Like, you see a whole different atmosphere, right? But some of these places, you will notice them. Chicks come in, especially if it's free to get in, right? Like, for women, they'll come in, they'll hang around the bar, hoping some men come along and be like, hey, you want a drink? And this used to be kind of like a common etiquette, right? But dudes is not going for that no more. Nah. Dudes is tired of you constantly telling them you got your own money, you don't need them. Dudes is tired of your aggressive masculine nature, right? Dudes is tired of you constantly telling them I make more money than you, the Lulu stats that y'all be having. So I don't understand what the issue is, right? You getting your own money, you making more money than us, right? And you don't need us. So like, I don't understand the outcry for like wanting men to like do certain things for you, right? Which goes into my other point. If you not getting certain men to like move in a certain way with you, it's because of you. It's because of your essence. It's because of your predisposition. It's because of how you show up. Like, trust me, like, women are still getting drinks at the spots. Dudes are still buying them drinks. Like, women are still going on dates, right? Like, women are still getting certain things, right? But the issue is because some people just refuse to be accountable. The issue is some of y'all predisposition is very masculine. Like, I don't know too many men who feel motivated to want to do something for masculine women, right? I just don't. Like, when a woman has a certain essence, I see it all the time. I see when a woman show up like a lady and she is portraying herself and carrying herself a certain way, like not speaking in a certain way, not moving about in a certain way. Dudes go out their way to do some of these things. Dudes go out their way to treat a lady how a lady is supposed to be treated, to do certain things for them. But when you showing up like DMX, or in a certain kind of way. Like, dudes is not moved, that they don't feel compelled to like give you the seat. They don't feel compelled to get you a drink. They don't feel compelled to hold the door for you. They don't feel compelled to do anything other because you the homie, you the bro. You get one of these, you the bro. You want to be treated like a lady, something got to change about your predisposition. That's just facts. So that's how I'm gonna sum up the video, man. Like, a lot of the club etiquette today has changed because women wanted it to change, right? So me too. Listen, I miss the days when we could go to a party and we'll leave the party sweaty because everybody was dancing, everybody was getting crazy, everybody was having a good time. But that has changed. I feel like parties have not been the same since the pandemic. And I think, yeah, like, a lot of the etiquette has changed predominantly because women have started to do weird stuff in the club, and now dudes are just adjusting to it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Peace.